Much, and I'm joined now by former federal prosecutor Kendalл Coffee. Kendalll, good to see you. Thank you.
Thanks for having me, Jose.
Boy, what a day yesterday, and what a way for the prosecution to wrap up their case, weaving throughout this case, right, the human toll. But yesterday was particularly poignant.
It was devastating. It was emotional. The jury was visibly heartbroken, and I'm sure quietly and silently outraged as they heard the details about how these three human beings' bodies were ripped apart by the explosives. One of the most compelling prosecution cases in any U.S. courtroom.
So what can the defense do? And Ron was saying that maybe just put one witness on and say, I've had it.
The defense is wise to be very limited and strategic in their approach to this case.
Should they put him on?
They shouldn't put him on. Not yet. They may have to put him on in the sentencing phase. Guilt is a foregone conclusion, as we know. This is just a question of whether it's life in prison or death row. What the defense is going to do in the guilt or innocence phase, and it's one or two witnesses remaining, is simply try to say that the planning, the preparation, the bomb-making was likely done by Tamerlan Tsarnaev in order to reduce the role of Dzhokhar. Then in the sentencing phase, they're going to present, best as they can, their theory that the older brother so dominated the younger brother that somehow, at his age of 19, he should not be forgiven for his crime, but not put to death for his crime.
So if you put him on the stand in that particular point, what does he say?
And that's the biggest problem with putting him on the stand. The only thing this jury wants to hear about, maybe, is remorse. And that doesn't seem to be in any of the evidence we've seen. We've got a young man who 22 minutes after the atrocity was buying milk. The next day was tweeting friends that he's a stress-free kind of guy. If he can't compellingly present remorse, there is no benefit to putting him on the stand.
Kendalll Coffee, thank you so much. What a heart-wrenching case we're seeing in Boston. Thanks so much for being with me.